Hey guys, today we're going to talk about paraphrasing. Now, one of the most important skills you need to have for writing task 1 of the academic IELTS paper is paraphrasing. What is paraphrasing? Essentially, you're taking a sentence and rewriting it in a way that changes the way it sounds without altering the meaning. We're going to take a look at one example question. This one. The pie chart shows the amount of money that a children's charity located in the USA spent and received in 1 year, 2016. Now, how can we paraphrase this question? We are going to be looking at two techniques of paraphrasing. Now, bear in mind that there are quite a few different ways of paraphrasing, but we are focusing on two of them today. Right? The first is using synonyms. Synonyms are words that have similar meanings. Such as big and large or walk and march. Okay, and we're going to use synonyms in some of these areas. We're going to take some words or phrases and we are going to alter them without altering the meaning. We're going to reword them with other similar meaning words or phrases. And the other technique we're going to use is reordering the sentence, restructuring the clauses, for example. Turning it from active to passive voice and so on. We're going to be looking at these two techniques and how we can use them to alter this statement into the perfect first sentence of your answer. But let's get to that first. The first sentence of your answer for the writing task 1 should be the paraphrasing of the question, because this sentence here already describes the diagram that is given. The image that is given in this question, for example, the two pie charts, is described in detail in this first sentence, and you need to do that in the first sentence. So why don't we just copy and paste the sentence? Well, that's just lazy work. We're not expected to do that. We are IELTS candidates here, so we are expected to show some level of mastery of the English language. So let's paraphrase this sentence. First, synonyms. We're going to take a look at a few different portions of this sentence, and we're going to try to paraphrase them or to find the synonyms individually. First, let's look at the word shows. Now, this is the easy one here, right? The pie chart shows. Shows has many synonyms: depicts, illustrates, demonstrates, so on. Okay, we'll use illustrates. Now, it's just there's no particular reason to go with that one, but we're going to go with that. Next, let's look at the amount of money spent and received. Now, there is a portion in the middle which says that a children's charity in the USA. But that's just describing by whom. So we remove that to get the amount of money spent and received. Okay. So the amount of money spent and the amount of money received. These are the two subjects that we're working with. So what can we paraphrase them as? The amount of money spent is basically expenditure. It's the outgoing, it's the output. And the amount of money received is revenue. Input, so debit, credit, all of these words we could use, but we are going to keep it simple here, and we're going to say expenditure and revenue, right? So we've got our second paraphrase. The third one we're going to do is that portion in the middle that says a children's charity in the USA. Now, this one, again, there's many ways we can paraphrase it. We could say an American children's charity, a children's charity from the USA, right? But we are going to go with a children's charity based in USA, or rather, a USA-based children's charity. Okay? And keep in mind that there are a few words here, a few phrases that we cannot paraphrase, we cannot find synonyms for. The pie chart, for example. Now, not strictly speaking, we could say the chart or the diagram, but the problem there is that we're making it less specific, right? We are overgeneralizing, and that's not always a good thing. Same for children's charity. We could find synonyms, but they would dilute the meaning. Other things that we can't change is USA, which I suppose we could go with American, but it's not as accurate as the USA. Also, 2016, which is a number. Now, obviously we can't try to change a number. 16 and 2000 makes no sense. So, now we're going to put them all together, but we're going to apply the second technique of reordering. What we're going to do is we're going to take that chunk at the bottom that says 2016, and we're going to throw it in the middle. Here's how this sentence would sound. The pie chart illustrates the revenue and expenditure in 2016 of a USA-based children's charity. So by putting it this way, we have reworded the sentence without changing its meaning. And this is one surefire way to start off your answer for writing task 1 of the academic English. I hope this helps.